Hello, I'm Sandy Scar. I'm here today to answer a couple of your questions. Some of you have asked me, why do I use essential oils? And what brand do I recommend? Or why do I use doTERRA essential oils? Well, let me go back a little ways. Let's think about essential oils for a moment. Think about way back in the caveman time and cave women, they used herbs, they used bark, they used berries to make medicines to use in their daily lives. And it was natural. And then fast forward to the kings and the queens, and it became a royalty. And now, in modern day, we have the luxury of having pure, potent oils that are well tested and researched from the highest grade. So that's why I use essential oils. When I started my coaching practice, of course, I would mention lavender and some other essential oils because I use them and they work for me. So I would suggest to people they try it. Well, those results came back, and people would say, I need to know which brand you recommend. And as I started teaching classes, I started including the essential oils more and more. So I went on a research and started looking at different companies. And I found doTERRA, which led me to Carolyn Westlake, wonderful wellness advocate. And we discussed, you guessed it, lavender on our first interaction. She could not address the lavender and the oils I was currently using because they're not doTERRA. So it'd be unethical for her to even try. But she did discuss doTERRA's and the difference. So I decided to give doTERRA a try. And oh my gosh, what a difference it's made in my life and in my husband's life, my family's life. I even have diffusers in several of the offices at work because we want to get rid of those toxins in the air. So this is why I use essential oils. I grew up on a farm, hard, dedicated working parents, family, worked tirelessly to provide for us kids. Much like doTERRA does, they support the harvesters and the farmers in the fields, carrying those crops up those the mountainsides with the heavy bags on their backs. They make sure they're paid ethically fair wages. They also encourage the farmers to join co-ops. And doTERRA even has different programs that the farmers and the harvesters can join. You can find out all about these wonderful outsourcing programs that doTERRA has on their website. But they support these farmers. That touches my heart because I am a farm girl. And also because they want them to be successful, just like I want my clients and my students to be successful. So I align with doTERRA on that level as well. When it comes to my business, I really want people to have high quality oils. I want them to know that they have pure grade potency oils. When you take the cap off a bottle of doTERRA oil, you do not just put it to the nose of that person. These oils are pure. I can smell this lavender holding it way out here. But when I bring it in, it goes up into my olfactory, into my brain, and settles into my system, providing me a relaxing and calming state just from one sniff of lavender. So when I have an intense day, I always have my oils in front of me, and I'll pick them up and I'll use different ones for different things. Another favorite of mine, and it's Joseph, my grandson, and my addiction we got, healthy addiction, citrus bliss. Oh my gosh, this oil is so uplifting and so refreshing. It's citrus. I mean, think about it. It just inspires you. It just lifts you up and opens your senses, and you feel refreshed just smelling it. But you can also put it on your skin, but be careful if you have sensitive skin, put fractionated coconut oil there first, and then put your essential oil there, and then use it. That also will concentrate the oil to that part. So let's say you have a tight shoulder muscle, you've been sitting all day, and you want to use the deep blue stick, but you don't have your deep blue stick. Well, with the deep blue stick, I can just rub it here and loosen those muscles. The other day at work, I didn't have my deep blue stick, but I had my deep blue essential oil. So I asked Yvonne, and we put some on tissue, and she just rubbed it into my shoulders, and I got the same benefits. That relaxation penetrating down into my skin. Because you see, it only takes 22 minutes for those, when we sniff, for those molecules to go up into our brain. And 2 minutes, though, those essential oils can be measured in our bloodstream. And did you know, within 20 minutes, it can affect every cell in your body because it penetrates the cell membrane. So another oil I use is Balance. And Balance does just what it says. It brings you to a place of steadiness, of balance, of just taking that second to break. And when you're putting this in a diffuser and you're working, you're going to feel balanced and you're going to be able to concentrate. So that's why I use balance or align also. Another product is adaptive. And adaptive is a supplement that can be used to help with anxiety. You just take according to the directions, just read the directions. 1 capsule a day. That's all you take. And it changes how you feel. You feel that stress and anxiety loosen. And I feel more energized and more joyful. And my husband, he uses the Serenity supplements at nighttime. And we have a sleep number bed. And his numbers have never been better. So he even has the numbers to show the difference before Serenity and now with Serenity. So can you imagine having a good night's sleep and what a difference that would make to you? Another oil I use is Digestion. Many of you know I've had several stomach surgeries. So sometimes if I eat spicy foods, or if I know I'm going to eat spicy foods, I will take Digestion before I eat. I just put a couple of drops on my finger, put it on my tongue, and prepare my system for spicy food. And it works. If I have an upset stomach, I do the same thing. And it works. One day on the way home from Santa Fe, my stomach got upset, and Don was worried that we wouldn't make it to all the rest or the gas stations in the restrooms, because that's normally what happens when my bowel's upset. But before leaving Santa Fe, I took Digestion, and I also put it in my water. And I just sipped on it all the way home. We didn't make any stops. Another oil I use is peppermint. I get these really tight neck muscle headaches back here. I mean, they just grab you like a migraine does. And with peppermint oil, I can put 1 drop on my finger, put it on the roof of my mouth, and it releases that tension. Now, sometimes I've had to repeat it, but it does work for me. I'm not saying it works for everybody. doTERRA doesn't make claims that it will cure anything. I'm telling you how they affect me. I also want you to know that I really feel these oils have magical properties because they're grown in love. They're harvested in love and care. And doTERRA provides for them in love and care. They're harvesters and farmers. And that energy, I feel, also ends up in the bottles of oils. And each bottle of oil, by the way, you can scan that code and find out the ingredients. How many other bottles of essential oils can you do that? So, as you can see, I've had many experiences with essential oils prior to doTERRA, and now since doTERRA. Oh, can't forget On Guard. He's sitting there looking at me saying, don't forget me. My On Guard cleaner. I use On Guard on my floors, on my countertops. I use On Guard mouthwash, toothpaste, hygienist can't believe the condition of my gums because it had On Guard toothpaste and mouthwash has anti-inflammatory properties in it. And with the On Guard cleaner for my floors and countertops, I can add another oil to it. If I want to add lemon, I get that pine saw scent. If I add lavender, I get that lavender scent. Sometimes I'll put one of the woods oils in if I want more of a deep woodsy scent that day. Remember, you're not only cleaning that bacteria off, many of you probably saw my post on the On Guard Petri dishes the fifth graders did and how clean the On Guard did compared to the other things. But the On Guard just really cleans your environment, and it not only cleans the surfaces and the floors, it cleans your air. It's removing the toxins from the air. So if you, as you know, like I said, I grew up on a farm, hardworking family. They also were very, very proud of our wellness. And that's part of my mission today, is to educate you about these oils, why I use them, why my family uses them, and the benefits we are seeing. So that perhaps you might want to see if they help you on your wellness journey as well, or your emotional journey, or your sleep journey. So if you want to get in contact with me, you can. After all, doTERRA means gift of earth. That's what it's Latin for. So let's take that gift and play it forward. Let's take the gift of essential oils and shine the light to everyone. My email is sandyheartfeltcoaching333@gmail.com. On Facebook, you can DM me. On LinkedIn, you can find me. Thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure from me and my oils to you. Many blessings. Bye-bye.